Leanne is already struggling to pay the bills.
Does it feel like that's in charge sometimes?
Yeah, that takes everything, every bit of money, everything. It may as well eat all my food as well, because it is eating my money for food.
Her partner works, but even with no tumble dryer, no dishwasher and rationing use, energy at her home near Stratford-upon-Avon costs more than the rent, and a further increase is terrifying.
Scared, worried for my kids, how we're going to manage everything. We've already been going without because of how much it's costing. We've been to 4 food banks in the last couple of months, which is it's horrible to admit.
For millions of families, life is about to get harder, with gas and electricity prices due to rise 80% from October the 1st, an increase the regulator says is unavoidable.
We are clear that with the change we're seeing today, and indeed the change we might see over winter, we need urgent and decisive action from that new ministerial team, and we stand ready to work with them. A lot of work is being done. People really do need to understand that, because all of us need to get ahead of this, and I'm confident that if we work together, we will get through this for customers this winter.
Wholesale gas prices are driving the increase as Russia restricts supply. Yet despite bills now almost 3 times higher than a year ago, the current Prime Minister and the candidates to replace him offered no new plan to help.
There's a pipeline of cash coming through over the next few months and through the autumn and the winter. But that is clearly now going to be augmented, increased by extra cash that the government is plainly going to be announcing in September.
The price rise is so huge that even in outwardly affluent towns like Stratford, middle income, in the middle of England, energy anxiety will become a mainstream economic experience. Even with existing government support, this rise will push 1/3 of households into fuel poverty, and more will follow next year, with prices forecast to rise again. That means that even in places like this, thousands of families without more help will face genuine hardship. And for all but the most well-off, it will be normal to wonder how you're going to pay the bills. Personal trainer Rebecca and teacher and artist Andrew live comfortably in the city. They know they're fortunate, but they're not immune, cutting spending and putting holiday plans on hold.
We don't know what the next few months are going to look like. And we haven't really been in that situation before, when we've had to think, well, actually, we can't plan ahead too much because we don't know, how this is going to really impact us.
Without further massive state support, the coming months could be catastrophic for those least able to afford it. But this is a universal crisis that will touch every business and home. Paul Kelso, Sky News in Stratford-upon-Avon.